Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of Let's Chat with Wazim and Trevor. I am Wazim, and that's Trevor over there.
Good evening, guys.
Welcome to the show. How's everyone doing? Let's get straight to the chat. Please go ahead, like, share, communicate with us. Let's make this an interactive chat. First, I want to thank everyone that watched the show after the fact. We didn't have a lot of viewers on the live, but after the fact, we got a tremendous amount of people that actually watched it, shared, and liked it. So we appreciate that. How you feeling, Wazim?
Great. Happy Tuesday night, everyone, and welcome. We're just speaking to a couple of the guests that will be joining us in a few minutes. We got Miss Kim Sue from Norman Sue Bakery in Toronto, and also Mr. Paul Rampersaud from Calypso Hut Family Restaurant. You guys know him in Britannia and Dixie. He's opening a new location with his son on Drew Road in Mississauga. So they'll be joining us just after 7:35 local time. Got, as Trevor said, welcome everyone on the live. And for those of you that will be watching us at a later date, thank you as always for the support. And Trevor,
Excellent.
while you
So
talk, I'll try to share this on my page and make sure everything is all good.
we don't have to remember; it's gonna go there automatically.
All right. So there we go.
Cool. So, I hear you got a lot of people lined up today, Wazim. Let's talk about the
E-
show. What you got going on?
So we had three persons lined up. We're having some technical issues with one of them. That's Mr. Dhanraj out of JDR Import and Export out in Edmonton, Alberta. If anything changes, he'll hop on and join us. But yeah, we're planning on talking to him. The second guest is Miss Kim Sue from Norman Sue Bakery in Toronto. She was a guest back in January with us. We spoke to Kim. There's an event coming up. She wants to talk about that. So hopefully you guys out there will be watching and she'll share that information with us. And last but not least, Mr. Paul Rampersaud, as I just mentioned, from Calypso Hut Family Restaurant in Mississauga. And he's got a second location with his son opening up in Drew Road, grand opening this Friday night. He's going to talk a little more about that. And we're going to get to know Paul. For those of you that don't know Paul, he'll introduce himself. And he's deeply rooted in the community here, in the West Indian community here in the Toronto area.
Yep. And Kim Sue did a great thing. She see the value in the platform, and she's going to use the platform to promote an event that she has coming up. So props to her. Thank you
Exactly.
for Yep. Thank you for appreciating the value that we bring, and other business owners. Whenever you have a sale, whatever you got going on, you let's use the platform to get out there. We're pushing 125,000 views already, so things are getting spicy, if I must say.
Yeah, it's been, these things take a while to build up. So it's been a slow but sure start, and we're going to continue pushing. All right.
Exactly.
With the support from the business owners out there, we'll continue to push this.
Of course. And I hear you got some great things planned, not just for today, but for next week, Wazim. Want to talk a little bit about that?
You know what? I was waiting for you to start that, but we'll get right into it. So, as you
Let's go.
know, yeah, we it's 7 o'clock, but Trevor and I have been working since about 5, 6 this morning on this all day with our full-time job and juggling the full-time job and the planning for our launch next week, Tuesday night, with our website. Also, we have all the social media platforms, and we're gonna be getting into details with what more services and more ways we can help you out there. Just want to make sure that everyone is gonna be on track with us. Danraj is on the check-in. PleasureMe.gy. Good evening to you. Uh, Good evening to everyone that's watching. And please feel free to drop a comment. Drop your business information in the comment section if you haven't been advertised on the page. And as I said, from next week, we've been so busy the last few weeks trying to get this website up and running. As you can tell, we renamed the page. It's the Caricom Business Network now. It was just Guyanese owned businesses, but we're focusing on a wider range of businesses within the region. And if you're from the Caribbean and you're living here in North America or in Europe or anywhere in the world, as a matter of fact, you're welcome to advertise your business for free on our Facebook page and on our website that will be launching next Tuesday night. So that will be the 15th, right, Trevor? Yeah. It's the 8th tonight,
Yep.
so on the 15th of July.
Exactly. For all the people who noticed the change in the name, yes, we actually upgraded. It started off originally as a guy in his own business, but we expand a little bit. So now it's the, what's the name again, Wazim? I know you always get tied up with it.
Caricom Business Network.
There we go, the Caricom Business Network, where we promote all Caribbean-owned businesses all across the world. So it doesn't matter where you're located, as long as you get in touch with this live. If you see us, get in touch with us. We'll focus your business on there. We do have SEO across the entire world. So it doesn't matter where you are. We will do some sort of marketing to get your business showcased. You have the privilege to come on the show with us to talk about your business and your services directly to the customer. That has value in it. When the customer sees the business owner directly on a live talking about the products and services that they offered, I'm pretty sure that's actually going to go a long way with them. Personally, I feel that if someone takes that initiative to come on live, not just do a flyer or have a website and sit back in the office, they're actually out there reaching out to the customers. That goes a long way for me. So imagine other people. I'm pretty sure people feel the same way.
Yeah, and PleasureMe.gy just noticed the difference yesterday. And Billy, that business is located in Guyana. If you can drop your information in there, if you have a social media handle, I guess it's PleasureMe.gy, phone number, address, and let me know your name. I'm gonna be in Guyana at the end of the month and into the first week of August. So for the Guyanese businesses that are located in Guyana, just reach out to me and we can come in. We can do a quick video shoot and advertise your business a little better, and we can discuss in person how we can help you. If there's any way, if you need help with a website, you need some, as Trevor, we're going to launch the website next week. We can get into all the details. We've been working on it all day. I am tired from working on it, but at 7 o'clock, we're all re-energized again and ready for this. And
Exactly.
it's been a lot of work in the background, but it's all going to be worth it for business owners and professionals, entrepreneurs out there. As I said, not only Guyana, but in Trinidad, Jamaica, Barbados, St. Vincent, wherever you might be from, part of the Caribbean, Caricom Network, Caribbean. You're living here in Canada, across the board in the US of A, where Trevor is out in New York right now. Reach out to us and let us know how we can help you. And from next Tuesday, we're going to have all the information. You can get us directly from the website. And the website, we're going to touch on it briefly, Trevor. Not going to get into much
Let's do
details until we launch. But just before I do, PleasureMe.gy, their contact number is 592-687-0512. So yeah, I did reach out to you a few months ago, Patricia. Good evening to you in Guyana, Patricia. Hopefully all is well. Again, that's PleasureMe.gy. That's Miss Patricia out there in beautiful Guyana. 592-687-0512. And we'll get Patricia. I'll visit her location. We'll get her some images, videos, and information on the new page and the new website that we've
Awesome.
revamped.
Your trip might be turned into a business trip, Wazim, because the amount of
That's
people that reached out and want you to stop by, take
yeah.
pictures and video and meet and greet. It's amazing.
You know
Probably be
that's
working
fine.
all the time.
That's fine. I work
It's for a good
24/7
cause.
anyways. Yeah. But you can't complain in Guyana. I don't mind going there and work every day. So
Of
it's a
course, I
good
mean, you're doing the
cause,
good
right?
service.
Yeah.
And the business owners will benefit a lot from this because when they get to meet you in person, you get to give them a demo and show them exactly in person how we are actually going to take your business to the next level. Whether it's you
Exactly.
guys want to focus on the social media, the website, text marketing, video marketing. I mean, video is the biggest thing on the planet right now. So imagine if we have a package specifically tailored for that. It doesn't matter what type of business you have. Doesn't matter what niche you're in. It really doesn't matter. As long as you're a Caribbean-owned business, we will sit with you. We'll talk with you. We'll figure out the strategy. We'll find out exactly what you're trying to achieve, and we will put a campaign together specifically for that. There's not going to be a cookie cutter kind of business. It's tailored individually. It depends on the niche you're in, how many people you have working for you, how many services you offer, your time frame, all of that fun stuff. So it's kind of a one-on-one basis. That's why I mean it's we're starting to get people reaching out slowly, and I know for a fact we're gonna get very busy, and we hate to turn people away. So get on board early, guys. Next week we're gonna start. The website is the official launch. You're gonna see all the fun things that we have over there. I don't want to give anything away, but think of it as a one-stop shop. Every single thing that your business needs, we'll be able to provide. Then some. We just got the deal finalized with Roku TV, so
Yeah.
we will actually be advertising on Roku TV. Imagine someone sitting there watching a show and your ad pops up. There's value in that. You're on the website. You're on somebody's website and your information popped up. You do a search and you're relevant. You know, it's great stuff.
Yeah, and Patricia, feel free to reach out to me. WhatsApp me in 647-400-3046. Again, you can WhatsApp me. I'm going to be in Guyana. For any other businesses out there, WhatsApp me 647-400-3046. We'll be on site. We'll discuss, as Trevor just went through all the details. We have a lot of options to help your business. It doesn't matter how small it is, how large it is, what type of business it is, what profession you're doing in. Just legal, by the way. Just keep it legal. We're good. But we'll help you. We'll assist you, right? And that's what we're here for. We want to start a community. We want to start a service that's lacking in our community. And I started out in the Guyanese community. I saw that they disconnect. And I said, you know what, let's start this. And now we have a few other businesses reaching out from Trinidad, from Jamaica, as I mentioned. Someone from St. Vincent. I have to speak to that person in the coming week or so. So we want to expand this. Everything starts out slow, and we're noticing it's growing. We're getting a lot of
Yes.
messages in the back end. We're getting a lot of visits to the viewing. And I beg you guys, if you can just hit a like, so we know we get the views, we get the numbers, the people are seeing our ads, seeing this, seeing that, different businesses. And I'm pleading for the business owners out there, the professionals. When you do that, you're helping them out, and that's what Trevor and I are here for. It's coming up to 12 minutes after 7 o'clock. It's 14 hours we've been with our full-time jobs and this back and forth, and we're working on the website. There's a lot of things. When you see the website, I think I'm even shocked looking at the website. I'm impressed by the work that we put it into it, and the features of the website that we're having. It's not just a website we sat there and we whip it up quickly. It's a lot of thought and a lot of time, a lot of effort into that.
A lot of hard work went in there, and
A
you
lot of
guys
hard
are going
work.
to be the beneficiary of it. So reach out
Exactly.
to us. Let's get it going. So Wazim, I know Mr. Dhanraj was supposed to join us. I think he's going to have to cancel on that due to some technical difficulties. But we did have a little presentation set up for him. What do you think?
Let's go ahead and play that for him.
Awesome. All right. So here's what's up we had for Mr. Dhanraj of JD Import and Export. Take a
Yeah,
look,
JD.
guys.
So Trevor,
There we go.
before you say anything, I gotta say that's just the glimpse. That's just the peak of taste that we can do for you. And we whipped that up within 30 minutes this morning. Speaking to Dhanraj, right? To get him on, he was gonna come on. We were having some technical issues with his connection and on our side as well. So I do apologize for that, Dhanraj. I know he's looking forward to that. But we'll work something out and have Dhanraj on again. Miss Linda from Island Junction Restaurant in Scarborough. Good night to you, ma'am, and Mr. Navin. Deluxe Car and Truck Rentals. Adrian is on to check in out all the way out in Orlando. Hot, sunny, beautiful Orlando. Every time someone from Florida checks in, I'm like, why am I in Toronto? Why am I dealing? But it's actually been nice these past 2 weeks, so I can't complain. We complained about
Nice,
the
nice.
winter, and yeah, we're having a decent summer so far.
Yep.
So
Let me
got
give
it.
a good shout out to Adrian over there from Deluxe Car Rental out there in Orlando. Good evening, sir. Thank you for joining us. Like and share, my brother.
Yes. So as I said, we got a Miss Kim Sue from Norman Sue Bakery coming on in 5 minutes from now. So I'll shoot a quick message to her and she'll hop on. Kim's been doing this with her family for many, many years in Toronto. And she's going to give us a quick. We had her on the show back in January, I believe, or early February. And she spoke about her family moving from Guyana and relocating to Canada and starting out the bakery in their basement and going through everything. And now they have the most popular bakery in the entire, I would say, for Guyanese in the entire country, in Canada,
Wow.
for Guyanese bakery. everyone. She ships to all different provinces. I spoke to Dhanraj. There's going to be, and that's what this platform is. It's great. Dhanraj mentioned something yesterday. He's going to get in touch with Kim offline, and they're going to work away and getting her products to the province of Edmonton. And Trevor, Edmonton is a far way from Toronto,
It's
right?
a far way, man.
It's a far way, and they need some nice Guyanese bread out there, right? They need some
They
Guyanese
do that.
pastry.
That's actually awesome. That's the kind of collaboration we encourage. Now, there's a need for the services that she has down there over there, and he's going to facilitate that. Of course, there's going to be a little markup, some profit margin. Well, they're all business people. This is a business
Yes,
platform, so we're all about making money, but we're also about doing the right thing in the right way. So that's a major thing that we're going to stress, and look at these guys. We'll keep you posted on how things work out. Of course, we're going to be playing a pivotal role in marketing and getting things off the ground. So you'll see firsthand the kind of things that we're going to do. We're bringing people together, like-minded business people, and profit. The profit is going to be unlimited. Once you get out there, once you market yourself, you never know what the possibilities are. It always starts with one step. Every long journey starts with one step, and in
that's it.
business it starts with marketing.
That's exactly it. And something before we get Miss Kim. Miss Kim is coming on in 3 minutes. Before Miss Kim join, I want to talk to the business owners and professionals out there. In this day and age, everything is on social media. I believe you should have a page. You should have a professional Facebook page. If you're on TikTok, whatever social media platform it is, just have it out there so you can market your business. I notice a lot of business owners and professionals just have their personal page, Trevor. When you have your personal page and you set your settings to friends only and you try to share stuff, not everyone is seeing it. And we're here to help you with that too. If you need guidance on that, I've built a lot of pages. Trevor's done a lot of pages also in the past. So we're able to assist you. And I'd love to see fellow business owners supporting other business owners. Like Mr. Ano Sarwan is on the check-in right now. Good night to you, sir, and the family from the Great Canadian Oil Change at 1303 Kennedy Road in Scarborough. And we love to see fellow business owners supporting other businesses. All right. So when you
Yep.
see that post out there, it means a lot to them. And as a business owner and as an entrepreneur and a professional, you have that support from your community and your fellow hardworking business person, just like you, professional like you. It means a lot, right? Like Trevor and I do this, and we get messages from other people that has similar platforms, and they said they appreciate what we're doing. It means a lot. It keeps us going. And especially in the long days. And after this tonight, Trevor and I, we're up at 5, 6 this morning. We plan on working on the website until midnight tonight because tomorrow we have a long work day again, which we're going to still sneak in an hour here, an hour there, right? Because we got to get this launched on Tuesday.
Of
Miss
course, we're not.
Yeah, go ahead, Trevor.
Go ahead. I was saying we're not going to stop. I keep saying
No,
this. We're
no.
going to keep going and going and going. We were a little disappointed. The views on the live wasn't that much, but after the fact, I was overwhelmed by the amount of people that actually watched the
Yeah.
show. And the analytics tells everything. That's another thing you guys need to understand. That when you do some sort of marketing, you don't just do the marketing, sit back and wait for the results. You have to analyze it. There's a lot of work that goes into it. The time, the environment. There's also geotagging. There's a lot of things that plays a pivotal role whether your marketing is successful or not. So it's not just putting it out there and expect that a ton of people are gonna come. A lot of people have websites and wonder why they don't have 10,000, 20,000 views. And the
Hmm.
guy with the similar business is getting 10,000, 20,000 views. It's a lot of little things here and there that you have to do. It's not just do the website and people will come. It's not that way. There's a lot of work you have to put into it. You have to build a social media presence. You have to do the SEO. A lot of work. We're the ones that are going to step in now and take care of that for you. We'll sit with you, we'll explain it to you. Like I keep saying, you tell us what your goal is, we'll create a marketing campaign specifically designed for you to achieve your goal. Once you achieve your goal, guess what's going to happen? You're going to set your goals higher and higher and higher. And we're going to be the ones right there by your side taking that journey with you. So that's the whole thing about the platform is to take it to the next level. It's not just
Yep.
open a business and hope they'll come or you make $1 million and everything's happened. Their expenses has to come out of that. And I have to say that to business people. Everyone knows. It's not just putting it out there, but your return on investment, key factor, your ROI.
Is very important.
It's Yep, it is something that we will part of our discussion is that. We're not just gonna say come on
And
board and
Trevor,
everything's okay.
I don't
Go
want to
ahead.
cut you, but 7:20, Miss Kim is going to be joining shortly. Can you queue up her intro video for me, please?
All
And while we wait on Kim, I gotta say good evening to D Angel, DJ Angel. DJ Angel is a hairstylist, and she's got her own business. Angel, if you can send me your information, or you can drop it in the comment if you're still with us. I just saw you say good night, and thank you for the support as always. Drop your information in there. I know we worked on little advertising a while back, but we can help you again in getting eyes on your business again out there in Mississauga. So DJ Angel and her daughter, good night to you and the family. And a special good evening to everyone that's watching, and welcome to everyone that will be watching the live in the future as we await Miss Kim from Norman Sue Bakery to join us, which she will be joining any second now. And then I mentioned at 7:35, between 7:35 and 7:40, we have Mr. Paul Rampersaud from Calypso Hot Restaurant, family restaurant in Britannia Road in Dixie, just off the 401. His son is opening a new location not far away on Drew Road in Mississauga. So they're going to talk about a little bit about that at around 7:35, 7:40-ish, as we wait the owner of Norman Sue
Yep,
Bakery. Trevor, go ahead. I'm just going to get her on here.
Yep, she's queued, ready to go. We did a little presentation for her, just to showcase exactly a little services that she does over there. Just a little thing to get her on the show. She wanted to promote a specific agenda, so we also have that set up for her, and she's using the platform. What's 100,000 views worth to you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me see. I'll try to resend the link to her, Trevor.
Awesome. Yeah, you do that. I'm gonna check the chat. Let me see. People like, share, give us a comment. If you are a business owner, drop your information in there. It's a free service. Don't worry about having to give us money or anything like that. Just go ahead and put your business information in there. We'll get it up for you. Reach out to us after the fact, or we will, once you put your information in there, we'll reach out to you. We'll have a quick conversation and find out exactly what is it you're trying to achieve, and we'll help you take that journey.
Yeah, and then you know what,
Right.
Miss Kim has joined us,
she
so we're
joined.
gonna play that intro video, and then we're gonna have her on camera, guys.
All right, so here it comes.
All right, so
Hello,
we
good
have
afternoon.
good afternoon, Kim. How are you? I know you're busy today.
Yes, well, it's the last few days of before our festival, so lots of meetings and lots of things going on.
And thank you
Good
so
Awesome.
much
Good
for
afternoon,
evening.
coming on.
everyone.
Yeah, good evening and welcome to the show. What do you think of the video?
Yeah, no, I had to actually step out because I was in another meeting. So,
Okay.
but
All
thank you,
right.
Trevor, for giving me a few minutes of your time.
No worries. Appreciate it. My pleasure. Did you get a chance to see the video?
I did the video, although it's not directly our product. It's amazing, and
Yeah.
it gave us a really good view of what we could be doing with our, because we now putting together our website. So it
Mhm.
really gives us
Awesome.
a few ideas. It was really nicely done. That's who you did it.
Yeah.
That's your
Yeah. I
business.
took a little bit of. Yep. I took a little bit of information that I have, and I said, let me put some together for you. I do apologize. You said it's not directly your products, but
No,
limited
no. That's
information we're
good.
working with.
Listen, you can't get my product. You can't get my stuff unless you ask me for it directly, because
There we go.
I don't give those things out easily, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was speaking with my sisters on it. I showed it to them, and they loved the idea and everything else. But of course, always it's a problem. It's not my product.
Yeah.
It's
We'll
not our
work with
method
you.
and stuff.
Yeah, we'll work with you, and we'll
We
get
can always
something.
work
Yeah.
together.
Yes, of course.
Definitely.
Of
That is
course.
the plan. I got a question for you before we get into things.
Go ahead.
The
I hope
people
I can
at the
answer
end
it.
of that, I'm pretty sure you can. The people at the end of the video, who are they?
They're all my family. My sisters, my
Okay.
nieces, my nephews. Yeah, everyone there is family.
Yeah.
Because
Wow.
as I told Wazim and I've said before, we pride ourselves on being a family-owned business. My parents started this business over 45 years ago. My father had similar business in Guyana, and God rest their souls. Both of them are passed, but my sister and I, along with my children and her children, we try to keep the business going and up and running, so that everyone can still taste the Guyanese products.
Yeah.
That is pretty awesome. That's an amazing story. So now, can I ask you another question?
Go ahead.
So, what advice do you have for people who are young, upcoming, getting into business now? What advice would you have for them in terms of marketing, the things that we're doing right now? I know you guys came up from the ground roots where it was word of mouth marketing. I'm pretty sure you see the value how marketing have shifted and businesses has shifted to the online platform. I'm pretty sure you have an online system where people can order food and come in and all that fun stuff. And what advice would you give to the new people concerning marketing?
Okay, so let me break this down. Actually, we do not have an online order system. We are now
Okay.
putting together a website where we're trying to link something similar to that. Other than Uber Eats, that's the most you'll get.
Yeah.
You need to call us directly. We're very traditional. Call me by phone, come visit me. Then that's the best way to get a hold of me. Sorry for those of you who are Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. I do have a few customers who message me on Messenger with their orders, and sometimes it takes us a while to get to them because we're not always on the phone. We're not always
Yep.
on media,
Social media.
right? The
Yeah.
social
Yeah.
media
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
We are from the older generation, as you can see with my age. But put that aside. The answer to the next question: the younger generation, you guys have a different advantage to the previous generation. Mark my word, the word I use previous, another
Mhm.
word. Um, but because social media hits so many, such a larger scale. When we started our business, we used newspapers and flyers.
Hmm.
So that only hits your local
Yes.
customers and so forth. But you guys, and businesses today, when they're starting, they're not just going for local. They're going for a broad base. There are different types of businesses because you're going for online services. You're going to shipping, like you're shipping your products and so forth. I saw a lot of businesses that have been on the show have been, you can order it and we can ship it to you.
Hmm.
I think the cakes, the lady with the
Yes.
cakes
Black
in
Ink
the New
Magic.
York and
Yeah.
so forth. Black Cake Magic, the pepper sauce. Okay, I
Hmm.
shouldn't say pepper sauce because I promote pepper sauce too. But
One
that's
love
okay.
pepper sauce,
We're
right?
all
For one
one.
love people.
That
Yeah.
has no, that doesn't matter. But take advantage, because the thing about social media, and main thing, is that majority of it is free. So they may
Yes.
use services like yourself that put together certain, clips and so forth professionally. But for the gist of it, social media is free. I have a cousin, that's Deli, and I
Hmm.
know you featured him there. He's
Yes.
my nephew. And social media is what made him not only his product, but because he's on social media every day. But going on social media also takes a lot more time and effort.
It does.
So, um, but also don't forget the basics. Don't forget your grassroots.
Yeah.
Always come down to your grassroots. Do not forget your grassroots, because we've had it happen so many times where cell phone towers have been down. You can't get internet. So what's happened? And suppose that happens for a little bit. But when people get to know you, you see a flyer somewhere. I have people still coming and put flyers in my business, in the shop,
Mhm.
right? When people
Yeah.
see visual, that visual thing, and that thing,
Yes.
that they may pick up a flyer and take it in the car and forget about it, but later on they'll see it and say, "Oh, you know,
Yeah.
here's an event that I was supposed to go to, or I could go to. There's nothing going on this weekend. Oh, here's something, because they picked up the flyer, the visual thing. People are not always going on their phone,
Yes.
right? So That's my advice, Trevor.
So
Awesome.
Kim,
That's
speaking about flyer and events happening, there's something special happening this weekend, right? And that's why
Yes,
you're so busy today.
that's why I'm so busy this week. And the thing is, to be quite honest, I've had a lot happen in my personal life, and I really took a step back. But
Mm,
this weekend, as you guys know, I had promoted it long before when I was on online. I am a part of the Guyana Independence Festival Committee, and
yeah.
this is a committee that's formed over 30 years now, and we have been just promoting the independence, Guyana independence. We come together and we put together events that help the diaspora in Toronto celebrate the Guyana independence. And so over the years, we've had galas, we've had cultural shows, we've had the festival, we've had sports day. But because of different circumstances this year, we've only put together the sports day slash cultural show. So this weekend on July 12th, we have at Littles and St. Bede's Ground at Morningside, 19th Littles Road, at Malvern Center and the cricket fields, we have the Guyana Festival where we have showcase cricket, our national sport, and where we will also showcase different vendors selling different things. We have people like La Park and Trade In, the Cash Groceries, and several others, Fan Travel, several others. We have hats off to DJ Arnold, who is donating his time and his DJ equipment to provide music so that we can have some kind of fun. And several other people, vendors coming in to just try to. We're having a fun day. We're enjoying our cricket. We're enjoying some culture, and we're enjoying the fact that we can celebrate Guyana independence in Canada, Toronto, Canada.
Okay. Okay.
that's awesome. I just heard you mention DJ Arnold. I'm actually a good friend of DJ Arnold, so shout out to DJ Arnold. I saw him post a flyer earlier. Me and Wazim had a little conversation, so that's a
Yeah.
great
Yeah.
thing. He's a very good guy.
No,
Yeah.
he's a great guy. He contributes. One of the things, Trevor, I'm in this community many years, and my
Hmm.
father has always contributed, um, and he brought us into that. One thing I really want to thank many, many of the diaspora, the businesses out there, and stuff for giving back to our community, particularly in these times post COVID. It's not an easy time. Times have changed. Things have gotten very expensive. You're not making the dollars you used to make. You're keeping yourself above water. And to be able to give back to the community in these times, it's a great feat. So my thanks to all the sponsors who have put out there, whether it's $10, $100, $1,000. We want to thank you on behalf of the Guyana Independence Festival. We want to thank you guys for just always supporting us. And let me tell you, the Guyana Independence, there's everything is for free except what you have to buy from the vendors.
Yes.
Everything
Okay.
is for free. And so to try to offset some of this the expenses, we're having a fundraiser event, which is we call our launch at Wendy's on Friday
Yeah.
night, July 11th. It's
Hmm.
$25 to enter. There's door prizes and so forth. Guys, we're not doing this to make money. We're doing it so we can fund our event on Saturday because
Yes.
it costs money. We have to pay for the grounds, we have to pay for so many different things, and we don't charge anything. So please, if you have a few minutes or a few time, just come by, pay your $25 and come and listen to what we have to say. We have a cultural show going on, and listen, it's your way to celebrate and to give back to your community also.
Yes.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Well said. I can
Okay.
tell you're very passionate about this. Let us know next year when you're doing it. However, we can get involved. Once we have information before time, we'll be more than happy to support it. I know Wazim is a local native over there, but I'll be more than happy to do whatever I can on my part.
Thank you so much, Trevor. I appreciate that. And Wazim,
No
thank you
worries.
again for accommodating me this evening so I can
Not a
promote our
problem.
event.
Not a problem, Kim. And I really appreciate you. I know you're very busy. We spoke a bit earlier, and you're
Yes.
just jumping from meeting to meeting. And I
Yes.
really, really
Yeah,
thank
this
you
is
so
the
much
second
for
of the
that.
third. So
Oh,
I have
okay.
to go back to the other one.
So,
So thank you guys.
yes.
Awesome.
Did you want to say something more?
Uh,
Did you ask me something?
Is there anything you'd like to say just before you leave? anything? I know you're busy, so I don't want to hold up you
Once
too
again,
long.
I just want to thank you guys. I want to thank everyone who's always supported the Ghana Independence Festival. I want to thank Shiv Prasad because when myself and our co-chair, because like I said, there's a lot of things that hit our committee. He stepped up. He's doing a great job. And I just want everybody to come and enjoy themselves on Saturday. The weather is supposed to be great. So hopefully I will see you out there. Look for me, call me out, Miss Kim Sue, whatever you want to call me. Just call me. You can even call me for something to drink. I'll be
And
there.
let me leave you with this thought. On our website that we're going to be launching next week Tuesday, there is a section of it that's specifically there for events, for community building and all of that. So this event would be perfect to go on there. So next week Tuesday, don't forget to tune in, check it out. I'll do a little special extra focus so you see the events that you can promote yourself.
Will do. Great.
All right.
Fabulous.
Awesome.
Okay, thanks again. Wazim, continue doing a great job.
Thank you. Have a great night, Kim. Bye.
Okay, good.
Take
Bye-bye.
care.
And guys, as Kim says bye to us, we have Mr. Paul Rampersaud is going to be joining. Just before he hops on the camera, we have a special little intro video that we're going to welcome him with. All right, got to welcome Mr. Paul Rampersaud. Good evening, sir.
How are you guys?
We're doing
Fantastic. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Great.
Awesome.
Great weather here.
Quick, as soon as you come, I got to put you on the spot. What do you think of the video?
You know what? No, nice. You guys doing a great job. I watch now and then, when I have some time. Great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate that. So how you doing? What you been up to? Talk to us. Let's
Well,
chat.
I'm relaxed.
I believe, did we lose Paul or just a bit of a connection issue, right, Trevor?
I think he froze on us.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. He's back, I think.
Nope. Hey, Paul. Are you like? We're losing you a little bit.
I know he's in the restaurant. I can tell from the background.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Are we good now?
If you know where the router is in the restaurant, go stand next to it. Oh,
It's
we're having a
probably the
bad
signal.
connection.
It's probably the signal, I'm thinking. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. While Paul, I'm pretty sure it's gonna come back, or if you can swipe and come off. If you're on Wi-Fi, maybe just go regular. And here we go. So yeah, Paul's son is opening up a new. Did someone just put up Wazim as a dancer? He can do a talent piece. Why did you have to put that up there, Trevor? I saw it and I just ignored Anil.
I think it was Anil Sarwan.
It is Anil Star One. So yeah, Paul is out at Calypso Hut Family Restaurant in Britannia Road and Dixie area while we're working on getting the connectivity issues sorted. And his son is opening a new location in Drew Road. I believe it's 1520 Drew Road in Mississauga. And that's
1510.
1510. You see, I was sending them to his neighbor. 1510 Drew Road. Go ahead, Paul. We got your audio back.
So
Awesome.
yeah.
Tell us a little bit more.
1510 Drew Road, and it's called Calypso Hut 2. And this Calypso Hut is spelled with a C.
Oh,
The
okay.
reason I gave him that name, Calypso 2, and I had a nightclub called Calypso 2. This is why I got that name. So it's a well-known name,
Yeah, I was talking to Trevor about the history of Calypso Hut in Toronto, and it's been around for many, many, many years.
Yeah, I heard some stories upon stories. I heard that you're the most popular guy in
So
Toronto. Is
Calypso
that
Hut
true?
for 37 years.
37
wow.
years. Wow.
Wow.
I don't know what popular, but I know on TikTok, yeah, because anywhere I go, hey, that's a TikTok guy, because I make a lot of video.
Okay.
I make a lot of
Awesome.
video in my event, what's coming up, and I post it up.
Yes.
That's awesome. You understand
See,
the power
I
of
just made
marketing.
one. Well, a few things which I when I say something is something like that I think we should talk about. Like last
Mhm.
Saturday, I made a video on TikTok and I posted on TikTok with, like, I see chutney show. Like, I don't understand. How can you have 40 and 50 artists in a chutney show?
That's a lot
Like,
of
how many
artists
songs
for
are
a
they gonna
chutney
do?
show.
Half a song, one song, half a song. What is that?
No,
They
30
bring this
seconds.
chutney show gone down right down, man. Look, I never seen a soca show with 30 and 40 artists, but a chutney show they get 40 and 50, and now they get one of them I see with 60 artists. How
Wow.
many songs are they gonna do? Half a song, quarter of a song? Like, it's
I
not
noticed
fair
that.
for the artists. It's not
Yeah.
fair for the people who want to support them. Because if I go to see one of my favorite artists, after a line he got come off stage, like, what is that really?
Yeah, exactly.
So these are
You
the
put in
things
all
that
that money
I
into it. You
bring
want
up.
to see your artist sing, your guy sing,
Yeah,
your favorite singer perform for a while, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
That's a very good point that you bring up, and I have to tie it back to what we're trying to do. We're trying to, like, everyone's gonna want to do a chutney show, and everyone wants to book an artist. And every single time I turn on my computer, I go on social media, there's another new artist. There's so much of them out there. That's why you're seeing so much of them on stage. What we're trying to do is similar in a business perspective, if I may. So we're trying to get quality businesses together, people that are like-minded, businesses that have been around, businesses that understand the value of customer service, they do right by the customer. They're in the business for the longevity of it, not just to come about, a quick fly-by night. That's what we're trying to put together: like-minded businesses, business-minded people that we can collaborate with. We've already had Kim Sue. You heard her that she's going to be collaborating with Dhanraj out in Edmonton. That's the kind of relationship we're trying to build within our community. There's a need for the services there, so why not work together to get it up there? I'm sorry I switched off from the chutney. You can continue with the chutney people.
No, 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 that's fine. What you said there, that make a lot of sense. That is great. That is what
Thank
we
you.
need. Not
Yeah.
like you said, a fly-by place, just come and open and then spoil the
Hmm. Hmm.
market and leave. You know what
So
I
we
mean?
need
So what you guys doing,
collaboration,
that's great.
right? We need
Thank
collaboration.
you.
Above
Thank you.
Hmm.
all, with your restaurant, maybe there's another business owner within the community. They're listening to you right now, and maybe they can connect with you, and we grow like that, right? We gotta help each
That's
other grow, and that's
no,
what we're
that's
trying to
great.
do here.
That is so true, and that is so good, and that is a great idea what you guys have there.
So speaking about growing,
Awesome.
and your son's new location, what's happening Friday night?
So Friday night is the opening of Calypso Hut 2. That's my son restaurant. And like I said, Calypso Hut is our brand name. We've been around over 37 years. And my
Yeah.
son, he's gonna be the fourth generation in my family,
Wow.
Ah,
right?
That's
So we
amazing.
started with my grandfather, my dad, and then we came here and we
mm-hmm.
put this together, and now our kids are doing it. Like, we have three brothers, and all three of our son own their own restaurant. So
Yeah.
Calypso Hut,
Cool.
is growing. Unless we have to have these young fella take it up from where we're gonna be leaving, right? Somebody got to carry the name.
But you're looking like a young fella right now on the camera, right, Trevor?
Well, well, well.
You
Here
talk
what
about full generation. That
you,
yeah.
you talk about young
So,
fella. This young fella gonna be 67 years old on Monday, which is July
Wow.
oh wow.
14th.
Happy
67,
early
Wow.
man.
birthday. Happy early
You know what I
birthday.
Hey,
mean?
happy early
So
birthday,
this.
brother.
Thank you. So this Saturday, I'm having a big event in my restaurant in Calypso in Mississauga. I'm
Yeah.
doing my a
Awesome.
pre-birthday bash along with my Rocky sister, which this girl I never met when we did. We start to like become real close. And then when I told her it's my birthday, she goes, "It's her birthday too." So we're having
Oh.
Paul and Juanita birthday party Saturday in
Oh,
Calypso Hut.
nice.
That's
You
cool.
see,
Sounds
it's a small world. I
Yes.
only get to know her through one of my singer, and we all become so
Mm.
close. I took them to Guyana for a show. I took them to Connect City twice. You know,
nice.
so
So let me ask you, how many chutney singers are gonna be at this bash?
Okay, so mine will only have seven because you know why? You're gonna have enough time for each one of the artists. And if you know what a guy said on my, he make a comment and he said, you know what, it's true. That's why I stopped going to Chutney show with when they have 30, 40 singers. So what he does, he just head down to my place where I have six or
Yeah.
seven singers and you can enjoy it. And
Yeah.
listen, my singers, nobody lip sing, right?
Hmm.
No lip singing or you gotta be out. I don't deal with that. Real music.
Who are the singers? Who are the seven singers, Paul? Who's going to be there on
So
Saturday
we
night?
have the Golden Boy Ven, he's from
And
Fiji. We have
hmm
Yats, he's from India. We have Yankee Tiny Beatty, she's from India. I'm bringing in one of the US artists who had never been in Canada, Sita. So
okay.
she gonna be here too. I got Raj Nankin, and I got this girl from Trinidad, Caroline, along with DJ Shamir. And you know, people, and to tell you the truth, with my event, everybody come out, and I have more of a family crowd.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
is
so people
Nice.
always.
enjoy themselves
Always.
and they enjoy the music.
Yeah, you got DJ Shamir. I know Shamir well. I know Jimmy well. So those guys, they always do
Right,
a
right.
great job there. Yeah.
Well, those are my two DJ. You know why? They
Yes.
don't talk all night like some DJs. Some of them they talk all night, right? And
Yeah,
I like
they
this
talk,
guy,
I tell
Wazim.
them, they
yeah.
know.
That's another thing. The number of chutney
No, no,
singers on
no,
a
it's
show,
true. You
and then
see,
somebody on the mic all
guy,
night. Yeah.
yeah, I'm a plain background. I'm gonna tell you, like, okay, one of the girl was singing and she's reading on her phone. I tell you what, you're a great singer, you're doing a great job, but doing that, you don't need it, right? So you know, because for do the thing. So I have I'll do it by around
We're
here.
just breaking up on Paul's end. Paul, we didn't hear you for the last 10 seconds or so. It just broke up a little bit there. Let me see if it reconnected on your end.
Okay, so you can hear me now?
Yeah, you're better. Thanks. Sorry about that. Go ahead. Go ahead. Continue what you're saying.
Okay. So what I was saying, if I notice somebody is doing something and it's not right, and if I can help them, I will tell them. I
Yes.
mean, at the same time, I might think I'm talking, you know, and but I give you good advice, you know.
You've been around this industry, you've
And
been around in the community for many years, so they should be listening to you.
man, what's the name? You remember when we did the food drive?
Yes,
When you
yes.
were by my place and we did the food
Yeah.
drive, right?
Yeah. Trevor, we did food drives at
So
his
you
place.
know,
We did
so
a
yeah, we've been around a long
African
time.
Yeah,
dance. Yeah, yeah,
that's
many years
awesome.
ago.
And
Yeah.
guess what, Mr. Paul? One of the things that we're doing with this company, we're actually part of the profits right off the bat from the beginning is going to be going towards charity.
Charity.
We already have something set up in Guyana. We're going to get it off. Would love for you to come on board. Wazim has been doing a lot of this. I've been doing a lot of it on the down low. So part of what we're doing is to promote that. We don't just believe in promoting the business. We're also going to help other people. We're going to make it a whole family event, man. We're trying to make things. We're trying to do things that people haven't done before. It's a lot of it, like a lot of chutney shows and all that. What if all these people come together and try to help the less fortunate? There's a lot of people suffering, and a lot of people can't help, but they don't have the platform. They can't trust people because everyone comes out. It's always a scam. It always ends bad. So we're trying to have a foundation where this trust is built from the bottom up. People know when they give something, like my friend Wazim. I know I can trust him with my life. I've known him pretty much all of my life. And I know he's the kind of guy, when he says something, he's going to do it. He's going to follow through, keep it real. And that's what we're trying to do with a gentleman like you, 37 years in the business. That says a lot. You've seen a lot. I don't know if you've been around the block. Would love to have you collaborate and, give us some advice.
Yeah.
We're just two young guys trying to do
Well,
something. Would love to get your advice and, take it from there.
well, that's great. That's great because you know what? Like you're here, they have we what's the name? You know, we have Canada Day, right?
Yeah.
We have Jamaican Day, we have Guyana Day.
Hmm.
Calypso had been around over 37 years. So I am putting out Calypso Hot Day, and that would be
Oh,
August
wow.
8th. And it's free admission, free barbecue, a free dinner buffet, and I'm going to do some free giveaways. And
That's
you have
awesome.
live singing
Awesome.
and DJ, you know? So I am a person that give back to the community. That's why when I do an event or something, I always have a full house. People support me
Yes.
because I give back. And that's
That's
what you
true.
guys are trying to do them put together, and that's great.
Awesome,
Because
Yeah.
like
awesome.
you said, there's a lot of scamming site right now.
Yeah,
And I
There's
know
too
a
what's
lot.
much.
real good at, and I think you guys heading the right direction.
Yeah, I appreciate that,
Awesome.
Paul. And today
Appreciate
I
that.
spoke to Paul Trevor and I told him about our website and the features we're gonna have for all these events. It doesn't matter what show, events, we're gonna have it on the website. We didn't want to overcrowd our Facebook page because Paul, in the summertime, especially in Toronto, New York, there's tons of events, multiple events
Yeah,
going on every week. So we're gonna have a dedicated tab on our website that anyone can go to, the entire community can go to see what's coming up, and you can advertise it. We're going to talk more about that next Tuesday when we launch the website, and we're going to give some more insights into how we plan on doing that.
Yep, it's pretty
that's
much a
great. So
one-stop shop.
yeah,
Yes.
no, that's great. But so let me tell you, we were talking about my son restaurant, right? So what
Yes.
I'm doing, I planned it this way. Between me and my son restaurant, which is like 10 minutes apart, we'll keep the food the same, the price the same, and the event and so we're doing. So
Mm,
we keep everything the same. We try to please the people them and give them what they deserve.
that's awesome.
So
That's
whether
great
you
to
come to
hear.
my
It's
Calypso Hut or my son, you get the same
same
food,
thing.
same price. So a lot of people already, when they call me from Brampton, I said, listen, go to my son. It's closer for you guys, and it's the same food, same price.
Wow.
And then
It's like,
one lady said, "Oh, but he's gonna make the money." I'd say, "Go in the same pocket. Don't worry." Right?
You keep it in the family.
so
Keep it in the family.
so so I gotta ask
Yeah.
you this. T- He's breaking up again. Are you still there?
All right. Tell me. Yeah, I'm here.
Yep. Yep.
So
Yeah.
so I got a question, a follow-up thing. So same business, just duplicate. Did you have Elon Musk clone the business or something? Talk to me. What's going on?
I think. Yeah.
No, man. These guys, we've been for a long time, and we know this business. That's how we know. We know nothing else. All we know is food. And I
Yeah.
must tell you, like Wazim, know I've been around so long, and the reason I've been around so long because a guy told me, he said, Paul, I will drive an hour and a half, but I want good food.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what I maintain our standard.
Yeah. We're losing Paul audio again. Yeah, we're losing Paul's
So,
audio again there for a little bit,
are you
Paul.
picking
We
up?
lost. It's coming
Yeah,
back
we're
now,
losing
right?
you out there, Paul.
Yeah, but it's the consistency. I just want to add to what he was saying. It's the
All right.
consistency in the food. That's why people keep
Hmm.
going back. And I moved away from that area, but every
Right.
time I go, my mother-in-law, they would order on the food apps and they'll deliver it. My wife actually loved your chicken. She
Yeah.
called it the red chicken. What was different from your chicken from the other
Yeah.
restaurant?
Red chicken.
Red
90% of
chicken.
them call it.
Red chicken. That's what she called it.
Yeah, the red chicken they want.
Yeah.
Because it's when we bake it, it's really nice and moist. But we stick. I kept that food business.
Hmm.
I kept the standard here. People on the weekend they come from Ajax, Pickering, Kitchener, and come from
Yeah.
Innisfil. He said, "I'll drive an hour and a half, but I want good food."
Yes. Yes.
Well, guess
So
what? I'm gonna
that's
drive
what we
8 hours
do.
from New York just to come to your restaurant now. I'm gonna give it a shot. I've never been. I've been to Canada quite a few times, but I've never had the opportunity to come to Calypso Hut. I'm gonna drive eight
Oh
hours to come and
man,
eat your
you're
food now.
missing out big time, right?
Now you got two
You're missing
choices,
out
two
big time.
to go to. Same food at both locations. You got to check them out, Trevor.
10
Definitely, I
minutes,
will.
10
We will.
minutes
We will.
apart. You
10
know.
minutes apart.
Yep, you hear that, Wazim? We will, because I'm
All
gonna
right.
pick you up and we'll go together.
Yes, yes,
Oh, by the
definitely.
way, one thing. So my
Yes.
son, this Calypso 2,
Uh-huh.
he's having his own cruise about the Stella. So anybody want to go and hang out, you go on the boat cruise.
Say back the date, Paul. You broke up on the date. What
So
date
we
is
have a
the
lot of
boat?
stuff, man. A lot of stuff we're doing.
What date is the boat cruise again? You broke up.
Saturday, August 19th.
Oh, I'll be back in
Saturday,
Canada.
August 19th is the boat cruise.
August 19th. Saturday, August
Yeah,
19th.
Calypso Hut
Okay.
2. Boat cruise.
Calypso 2. So,
Right.
Paul, we'll put that on the website on that part of, as I mentioned, we have a part for entertainment and events. We'll ensure you that's one of the first events up there. I'll reach out to you
Oh,
this
okay.
week
And,
and get
Yeah,
that info.
and
Yeah.
and
You know, every Caravana Sunday I do my event too,
Mhm.
right?
In the park.
The Hot Like Pepper
The
Picnic.
Hot Like Pepper. Yes.
So
Yes.
that'll be August 3rd. But well, I have flyer coming out. And trust me, it's no 40 and 50 artists, right? We'll give you a few
Awesome.
artists where you could enjoy.
You can enjoy. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. I
And
like that.
and
I love that actually.
and Paul, I kind of get the feeling that you're the kind of guy that always has something going on. So I want to, I know Wazim and you're good friends. I want to tell you right now, anytime you have something, you're free to jump on the show, jump on, do what you got to do, tell the people, get it out there, and, we'll be more than happy to accommodate you.
Yes.
Great. Thank you guys. That's good.
No worries.
And
No worries.
and let
No
me know
worries,
when
man.
when you're doing your thing, I'll be on board with you guys.
We appreciate
100%.
that.
Appreciate that.
All right. And
Awesome.
for the viewers,
So,
that Mr. Paul Rampersaud is no stranger to Toronto. Everyone, Akila says hi, Paul. Sandy says good evening and happy early birthday. DJ Angel is on the check-in. She wants us to pick her up and take her on a boat cruise. Angel, you got to drive us.
Yeah.
So Jimmy's on July 19th, boat cruise for Calypso had to, you think he said August 19th, right? August 19th.
Yeah. No,
August 19th.
July 19th.
Oh, July 19th. Okay.
July 19th. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a Saturday because I'm
So,
leaving on the 18th, so that's a Saturday. Okay. It's July 18th. Okay, so we'll put that up, Trevor. We'll get that up a
yep,
few
yep.
days
yeah.
before up there too. So yeah, Paul, as Trevor said, you're welcome, more than welcome to come on, hop on, let us know. And this is what we're starting to do this segment. I know you've watched it in the past. We had one guest for the entire show, so now we're gonna have multiple guests. So everyone get a shot at promoting their event, talking about their business, giving a voice to their business, a voice to that flyer that we have online. So I appreciate it again, Paul. I know you're busy, you're the restaurant. So thank you so much and good luck on Friday and Saturday. Again, a very happy early birthday to you.
Thank you guys. Have a
Awesome.
great
And
night.
before you go, I got one suggestion for you.
Right.
Part of the show we're gonna make every Tuesday night. Anyone that's in your restaurant get to say hi. You'll walk around live on camera and record them, and you get to send out best wishes or something. How about
Yes,
that?
we'll arrange that.
Well,
Yeah.
well, what I will do, because my restaurant closed on Tuesday, I'll come to my son
Oh
restaurant and
wow,
I'll do that here.
Yes. Perfect.
All
sounds
right.
like a
Yeah.
I'll
plan.
do that here. All right,
Perfect.
guys. Thanks a lot.
Thank
Awesome.
you,
Thank you for
Paul.
coming on the show. Have a great evening. Happy
Appreciate it.
birthday. You take care.
Yeah.
All
Happy early
right.
birthday.
Thanks.
Goodbye, Paul.
Bye.
All right. Well, what
Awesome.
a eventful night,
That was
productive night.
that was amazing. I like that guy. Paul's my new best friend.
What happened to me, man? You're not gonna bother me midnight or I'm up. I can't sleep. Let's work on this website anymore. That's actually a
No.
good thing. Paul, pick up the phone.
No, that
No,
was
man.
super cool. I can see why he's been in business for 37 years. It
He's-
takes not just good business sites, people, skills, having a good heart,
So
a lot of things.
you mentioned that. I got to go back to the comment section. Mr. Keela Hussein, Keela from a travel agent, 42 years in business from Travel Point. She mentioned something here, and I saw it. Paul is the kindest business owner she knows.
There you
Paul
go.
is up there, like, man. Like everyone knows Paul in Toronto. They all go. His DJ is on. Some of the singers that's performed there passed by, and everyone knows Sandy. Sandy, I believe I saw you in Guyana. Are you still in Guyana, Sandy? Taking time out from beautiful Guyana to watch us. Nice, great. So thanks, Sandy. Sandy's there. DJ Jimmy said July 19 is the boat cruise for Calypso Hut too. So we'll put that on the website once we get it launched, before we launch it on Tuesday night. We had Miss Kim on, Miss Kim Sue from Norman Sue Bakery, and she's promoting the Guyanese Independence celebrations happening at Little's Grung in Scarborough this Saturday from 12 p.m. I believe, Trevor.
Let me
Something
let me
like
throw
that.
the flyer back up.
Yeah, throw the flyer back up there so we can see that, and we can come off camera and we'll read it out.
Yep, it's good.
All right.
Go
So
ahead.
yeah, it's Saturday, July 12th. The Guyana Independence Festival celebrating 59 years, and it's located. This event is going down at Malvern Family Resource Center. That's at 90 Little's Grung in Scarborough, Ontario, not far from the 401 and Morningside area, I believe. And you can see the numbers on the screen: Shiv Prasad, Malcolm Chokey, Nutana Singh, Paul Dublin. Call them for more information. Remember, she said it's a free event. You can show up, but there's going to be people there, restaurants out there selling food. I think there's softball cricket going on there, and DJ Arno will be playing music. I see my good buddy Anil, Great Canadian Oil Change logo is at the bottom there. He's one of the sponsors. Wendy's Restaurant, Tropical Nights. I can't really. Jay's Auto. Among a few other sponsors on that show. So, Sandy, you're in Guyana soaking up the sun. You know what, Sandy? I'm in Guyana next week. You better leave some sun for me. I don't want to land in Guyana. You're back in Canada. I get rain. I heard there's a lot of rain been falling in Guyana. So, leave some sun back for me, Sandy. Yeah. So, Trevor, we coming up to what? 8 o'clock, 8:01. So, that was good.
We're
Mr. Dhanraj, I got to apologize. Mr. Dhanraj couldn't get on tonight with us from JDR Import and Export, located out in Edmonton. You know what, Trevor? Let's pull up his video if we can and just play it one more time for Dhanraj. He was looking forward to this. We're going to work with him to get him on very soon.
Sure thing. Here we go.
That's JDR Import and Export. Remember, if you're out in Western Canada, it doesn't matter where in Western Canada you at, contact Dhanraj. You had his information there. Check out the page and give him your support. And you know what? Dhanraj was so eager to get on here, Trevor, tonight. After his
Yes, he was.
his first time on the show with me a few months ago, his business picked up in the community.
Yep.
Right?
Mhm.
Because we had his flyer on for a while since he started business, but then he gave a voice to that flyer. We had the owners, and just like other professionals out there, you're out there, you like to come on and speak to the public. I know we don't get a whole lot of viewers on the live, but we get a lot of people watching the video on YouTube and Facebook, and we're going to be on Roku TV. Hopefully next week, right? We just signed a deal to broadcast on there as
Yep.
well.
Deals signed, sealed, delivered. We just gotta work out a few kinks, testing A and B, make sure that all the videos are going straight over there. So you guys are not just gonna be on social media; it'll be on TV too. For anyone who ever wanted to be a movie star, this is your chance. You're gonna see yourself on television, or at least your business.
Yeah, your business on TV, right? So, and that's the thing. We're here to support each other. Jimmy, thank you as always for the support, brother. That's DJ Jimmy from Calypso Hut, one of their house DJs out there. And he's always there most weekends, I believe. So you got to check them out. Very nice establishment, Trevor. Very spacious. As I said, the food is great. I've been there for a few parties. I actually hosted a few events there years ago
was about
when
to
I
say.
was more involved in it.
Sounds
So-
like you're a frequent patron.
Yeah, not for a while now, but hey, Dhanraj is back on the live. Dhanraj, yeah, man, we got to get you on. And I don't know, you want to give it a shot one more time, Dhanraj, to see if you can get on?
Definitely. Oh no,
Yeah.
hell yeah! We're gonna get him back on the show. You just you missed your video, buddy. We played it again for
Yeah.
you. So sorry, whatever it was. Technical difficulties do happen, but I guarantee you, we will make sure it happened. Whatever the problem happened, we'll find a solution. That's the kind of people you're dealing with. We'll make sure
Yep.
whatever coming our way, we'll find a solution to the problem. Now, Wazim, I have a quick question for you. Switching gears a little bit.
Yeah.
So you've been on this live and everything for a minute. How does this feel compared to the radio, where you're spinning tracks, music, you're in your vibe, you're in your own element, and people are saying, "Hey, Wazim, play this, shout this one out." How's the transition?
You know what, Trevor? I spoke to Anil about this offline, and I'd rather this than the music stuff.
Okay.
I love. You know, from since we're young, we love music. We're always into music. The latest back then, we listened to a lot of reggae, dub music, dub we call it, right? The minibus style of music.
Right.
and
Yeah.
stuff.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, it's great. It's great connecting with people with music and stuff like that. But doing this, I feel like I'm accomplishing more. I'm getting a chance to help others out, right? Music, I help people dance and jump on chair and table and dance. Sometimes I'm guilty. I do it too. I join in the fun, but
Hey.
and it's good to connect and have that family engagement. As you know, we had like the weekly shows and stuff on the different radio stations I was on. But this is more productive, and I feel like I'm doing something better, something good, and it's something that I want to leave. We're all getting old. We don't know when is our last day on this earth, so we
True,
start
true.
something and we do it, and we put all into it 110% into whatever we're doing. Both of us are the same way. We're working on this, and I feel like I'm accomplishing more this way. It's a niche that needed to be filled in our community, a void that was there, and I
Yes,
think
sir.
it's as anything. Just like I when I stopped doing radio and stuff, I had everyone would support me and stuff, but I started out just by myself, right? It took a while to build up. It's similar to this, but I hope people see the value in this. We're doing this. We're sitting here. We're spending hours in it, and it's for you. It's for you, the entrepreneurs out there that are looking at this or that will be watching this later. It's for you, the business owner that's on Facebook and you're trying to, as Miss Kim said, what did she say? The previous generation. They want to use the other word, right? The previous generation, not a word with the O, right? They didn't have this platform. They didn't have these opportunities to imagine. Imagine it was just word of mouth and newspaper. I remember Sundays you read in the
Hmm.
King Diana, the Chronicle,
Old
and Stafford
school.
News and Mirror and all of that. But now we have a platform. We can go on. Trevor's in New York. I'm in Toronto. Paul is well. I'm out of the side of Toronto. Paul is in Mississauga. Kim was in Scarborough. We had. I was traveling. Trevor was in Boston last week. Logged on. We're gonna have business owners from Guyana, from anywhere in the world. That's
As long as
able
long
to
as
do this.
you're Caribbean business owner, you can come on the show. Doesn't matter where you are.
Yes.
We're,
Yes.
our algorithm picks up everywhere, so you don't
Hmm.
have to worry about that. Switching gears, I think it's after 8. We don't talk business. I got another question for you, Wazim. I
Yeah. Go
want the
ahead.
viewers. I want everyone to jump in the chat right now. If you don't do it now, for the people who watch the live after the fact, let me know. Would you guys like to see Wazim, DJ Wazim, spin some tracks on the show at least one time?
Why did I?
Put your comments in the chat. Let me know.
Where's the mute? Can I mute Trevor?
No, you can. But yeah,
No, no.
I've tuned into a lot of your show. You do a great job.
Yeah.
Don't walk away
No, I
from it
appreciate it.
fully. Embrace it from time to time.
No,
Let's
do
get.
it for family. I just did a couple so no one knows. I don't put the videos up when I do the events. You know that I had a couple of private stuff for family and friends.
Right,
I
right.
still do it. I love music, right? I can't get away from it. I grew up in La Penitence, for those of you who don't know. Middle Road and Pontrench area. Every Sunday morning
yeah.
you come in, my dad had the big speakers in the yard playing for the whole Albaistan and La Penitence.
Yes, sir. And
Never know, Saturday afternoons we entertained, we played music, and that was it. It's in our blood, right? I also put on the
yep, and they
tunes.
loved it.
And they loved
Yeah,
it,
the
right?
neighborhood loved it.
Yeah,
No
the guys
complaints,
up on
man.
Trench would turn down their music and we'll blast our speakers. So we had fun. We had fun. But yeah, but as I said, it's nice, the music, it's all entertaining and stuff. But what I found, I did the charity stuff through the radio, Trevor. That's what I started. Actually, my wife gives me the idea. She's like, you on there with your big
Oh
mouth.
wow.
Can you use it and do some charity work? Like, all right, I'll do it. She's the boss at the end of the day. So we got us started in 2015, right? 10 years ago.
Awesome.
And we ship like 15 barrels multiple times a year, different orphanage and homes in Guyana. But this year, I think it's more. I'd rather sit now. No lie, I'd rather sit and do this. I put in the work. You know how much work it is behind the scene to get everything
It
up
is.
and
It
running,
is. It is a lot.
and to help people. I
Yep.
find it more productive and more useful with my time right now.
Awesome.
The music,
Let me
I've
take
got
the
a lot of
time.
DJ friends out there that's playing, so they continue entertaining.
No, they continue the legacy. Let me shout out to
Yeah.
Wazim's boss, Mrs. Mohammed. Good evening.
Yeah,
So,
she's listening.
yeah, she's listening. I really, she's listening, Wazim. She's probably right next to you.
She's probably
Cool.
gonna critique me after. That's it.
Perfect. So this show, we are actually not gonna just be business, talking business all day long. It's after 8 o'clock. You can relax a little bit. People in the chat, say something, talk to us. Let's interact. I already put Wazim in the hot seat about the music. For those who love DJ Wazim, throw a shout out there.
They
Tell me
all said
something
no.
fun
They
that
all
you.
said no. I could read
Tell
it.
me
I could
something
read it
fun
out.
about Wazim. Let's create a Wazim moment.
Yeah, you
Guys,
guys,
go
go
in the
ahead,
chat.
go ahead,
Tell
go
me
ahead.
some fun times that you had with Wazim, or the first time you met Wazim. Put it in the chat. We're switching gears a little bit. Life is all about balance.
I don't
So
know if
we're
we have
gonna ease
enough
off the
time,
business.
Trevor, because I'm a very fun guy.
What time?
I don't know if you have enough time. I'm a very fun guy.
True that. That is very true. That is
You
very
know that.
true.
You know that. But yeah.
Yep.
Usually I do the interview. You guys interview me now. That's fine. I'm down for this.
Awesome. Put you in the hot seat. Yep. So we have Wazim is a good dancer. I think that one is up. by Mr. Dhanraj.
Dhanraj
We
must be
have
blind.
Akila Hussein put you in the hot seat there, Wazim.
What she said? I didn't hear. I didn't hear.
She says
I didn't.
she's ready for karaoke again.
Oh, you don't want me. You don't want to hear me sing. That's one thing. You know, in my head, I think I'm a great singer. But when the first person that walked by, like, what the heck this guy doing? Let me see. Jimmy said if I can remember. Jimmy, you know what? I can't remember the first time I met you. I'm gonna go out and guess it's Calypso Hut, maybe, or maybe not. Ooh, that's a hard one, Jimmy. That's a good one. I can't remember the first time. Well, tell them about the table dance. Why is Akila allowing to comment in the chat?
I don't know, man.
Trevor, with all this work we're doing, can we block somebody from commenting or hide a few?
No, sir. No, sir. Everybody gets a voice on here.
You see, Dhanraj, I love Dhanraj. You see, but Dhanraj said he's a very respectful
Good
person.
guy, yeah.
Dhanraj is my boy, man. Yeah, respect
Yeah, I'll
Dhanraj.
put
Dhanraj
Dhanraj
is
up.
always there. Yeah. Dhanraj is always there. You know, for the Ted is like best table dance. Yeah, I had my moments on the table.
Cool. So Akila Hussein, she is the travel
Tree.
agent, right?
Yes, from Travel Point.
Cool. So Akila, shout out to you. You've been very active in the chat. So I would like to send out the invite to you. We'd love to have you on the show again.
She was busy. She was supposed to be here tonight, right, Trevor? I told you, but she was busy. So we're gonna
Cool.
arrange it for her soon, very soon.
Yep. Let's put her on the schedule. You know, whatever time works for you, we'll try to make it happen. We are starting to get a lot of people reaching out to us. I mean, we had 3 people tonight. One of them couldn't make it due to technical difficulties, but we're gonna put a solution in place to take care of that, so it doesn't happen again. But yeah, Akila, let's put something on the books. Let's get you on the show. And for other business people, doesn't matter if you're not currently advertising with us. It is a free service. You could just post your business card, your services
Trevor,
on our
you got
page.
a few minutes? Akila said she can jump in
Yep.
now. You got a few minutes?
Sure, yeah. Go ahead, send her the
Akila,
link.
Akila, 10 minutes. I'll send you a link. Just click on it, and I'll send you on WhatsApp. Let me just copy this link here, and I'll send you. Where's Akila? Oh, I missed Akila was messaging me.
In the meantime, you're doing that. I'm going to run another video just to promote our people. So
Yep,
here we go.
All right, so I just sent that link to Akila. Akila's on the
All right, and we're
live.
gonna
Akila
have-
on WhatsApp. Just click on it, and we'll add you to the video.
Cool. So we'll run another video and
Okay,
Do
so
we
we're
have
waiting
her?
on Akila. While we wait on Akila, Miss Sati George and Mr. Harry George out in New York. Good evening to you guys. They're right in your neck of the woods. So Akila's on the live. We're gonna get Akila on camera now, and let's get her. Hey, Akila.
Hi,
How are-
Good evening,
Hello.
Akila. How are you?
Oh, good, thanks. Sorry, excuse me. I'm in my backyard, just about to have
It's-
dinner. Just
Nice.
got home. Awesome. I apologize for not.
No worries. I know you're busy. I told Trevor you're busy. You'd get back to me. Yeah, no worries.
Thank you.
It's okay. But welcome. We finally got you here. How are you?
Yeah. Oh, I'm not bad. Just getting starting to get busy. You know.
Good.
It's only can get better.
Busy is good, right?
I like your attitude.
That's right.
Busy is good.
Oh, right. So just a quick hi here to say
Awesome. So you have it here. You're going to say a little bit about the business. We're getting a little feedback, so you want to slow your volume down on your phone? Just a little bit. Awesome. So the stage is yours.
Better?
Go ahead. Tell the viewers a little bit about your business and all of that good stuff.
Oh, okay. I'm a travel agent, Akila Hussein. I work for Travel Point here in Stouffville. We have 2 branches. I work out of the Stouffville, Ontario branch. I'm a full service travel agent. I am home based, but I'm in the office a few times a week as well. You can reach me on my cell number, 416-274-5285, as well as email Akila, it's Akeela at travelpoint.ca. And I will respond to you and hopefully help you out with any travel requests at all, cruises, tours, flights, all inclusives, anything you like.
Okay, perfect.
Awesome.
So yeah,
So,
it- go ahead, Trevor.
no, I was saying, so I heard you've been doing the travel agency for a very long time. Can you tell me
Very,
what first got it you started and what kept you in the business?
I'm probably like-minded with same as with Wazim, same along the same lines. I don't know what got him in the business that he's doing. However, I have a love for aviation, a love for aircrafts, a love for travel. So that's what motivated me. That's my motivation from a very young girl. To say about 16 years old, you know, I got that urge to just get up and fly. And you know what? If I was never allergic to chlorine when I was young, so I couldn't learn how to swim, I would have become an airline pilot. I think I would have
Oh,
done that.
wow.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Or maybe even a flight attendant, but something. I would have loved to have been in an aircraft in some form or the other.
I know you love
Oh, wow.
aviation.
It's a
Yeah.
dream. Though
But not,
I settled for a travel agent.
but now you put people in airplanes, so it's all
I
good.
know I put people. No, I put people on airplanes and I fulfill dreams, and it makes me very, very happy. So I like to say I'm a provider of divine joy because when I book
Wow.
somebody to go on a vacation of a lifetime that they've been dreaming about going
Yeah.
to, it makes me so happy when they come back and they tell me, well, they did what they've always wanted to do, and then I book them on their next adventure. So it's all about fulfilling dreams
Hmm.
and wishes, and that's what I do.
That's awesome. Is there any specialty niche that you do, like newlyweds, family vacation,
Oh yeah,
romantic getaway? Is there anything that you have a
yeah.
special?
All of the above and more. I love working with honeymooners, especially because they're all excited, to start their lives together. They want to go away to this beautiful tropical destination to kick off their brand new
Yeah.
life, and yeah, it's really enjoyable. I love to also book families, multi-generational families. Family trips where you have
Mm.
grandma and grandpa, they want to go off and do their own thing, and the kids have their own interests and the parents have their own interests. So the challenge is finding the right property, the right resort for a multi-generational and generational trip. And so it's rewarding in the end because being able to please everyone in the group, that's the goal. So
Right.
And it's
And
perfect
you actually
timing.
have a fan. You
Yeah.
have Ted Jaipal. He actually said he
Ted,
used your services and he's very satisfied. So,
yeah,
yeah, props to you.
Ted,
Here, you've got a fan
thank you,
already.
Ted.
Ted and Lorraine. Yeah.
Ted and
Thank you, guys.
Lorraine, great people, very, very nice clients. So I
Awesome.
enjoyed
So I got a
working.
question. If you don't notice yet, I'm a very questiony guy. I have another question for you. Is that okay?
Sure, go ahead.
Cool. So if you have someone from Canada that's going to visit Orlando,
Okay.
is there any services you can take care of them? Perhaps maybe a car service down in
Oh yeah.
Orlando?
hmm
Do you know anyone?
Everything. Yeah. Cars, hotels. Would that be you?
Adrian from Deluxe Car
Adrian.
Adrian, Deluxe
Rentals.
Car Service.
Oh, okay. Of
Deluxe Car and
course. I
Auto.
see.
Yep.
I get it.
So
I get it.
that's
Definitely.
part of what we're doing. We're
Yeah.
promoting
Definitely.
within each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I
Because
need
it
what
takes. Go
what
ahead.
I would like to ask though, when this is the second time I'm on the show with
Yeah.
Wasm, um, reach out to me. I'm here. We can make a connection with the other suppliers, other business owners.
Hmm.
You have a rental car company. I have clients going to where you are, I can, arrange it. We can do something for the clients,
Yeah.
um, as partners in travel, in business. I don't own a business. I work for a business. However, I represent the travel industry. I'm quite qualified and knowledgeable as far as I know.
Yeah.
um, I work hard, and I like to make that connection to other people. I mean, just today I was speaking to a hotel in Jamaica, trying
Mm.
to
Hmm.
plan somebody's birthday party. I
Nice.
reach out to suppliers directly. I make that connection. So I've got you need something. I more than likely can help you out and book it for you.
Cool. And I'm
Okay.
pretty sure with the experience if you had for all of those years, you probably can pick up the phone and get things happen that the newer agents or the regular people can't get done. Am I right?
Well, I don't want to brag, but that is the truth.
Let's talk
It's
facts. Yeah,
yeah,
truth and
Yeah,
it's
you're
the
not
facts.
truth.
bragging. You're not bragging. You're telling us the truth, right? So,
Yeah, it's the truth because I mean I have the proof. I've solved many an issue, and I've saved many a situation through the contacts that I have.
oh,
Okay,
okay.
I've turned around situations that were not that pleasant into something very enjoyable for clients.
Cool. Let
So,
me ask you this now. Question again. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
mhm.
Continue when you're done.
No, go ahead.
So another question. So do you have a platform where people can go and see the reviews, like the reaction from people? Like we just got you on a live for a couple of minutes, and we already had people saying what a great job you did. Is there a platform or a website or somewhere that the viewers can go to see the reaction from the people that you've served for so many years? Is there something that we can put out there for them?
No, I I don't. I can create. I'm actually working on something
No, you
called
don't have to. That's
Dhanraj.
why we're here. That's why we're
Yeah,
here. You don't need to
we're gonna
create. You
help you.
just
I
yeah.
can. I
That
can.
that's one of the things that we do.
Okay, I've got testimonials. I've got
Awesome.
recommendations. I've got all of that I can provide for you, if you wish
Yeah.
to
Get
see
Hmm.
that
let's
for me.
let's let's
Yeah,
talk a little bit more offline. We're gonna get you in touch
sure,
with Adrian down in Orlando.
sure.
Super cool guy, very down to earth. We're gonna make you guys connect and do some business together. But more importantly, we're gonna help you to create a more platform where people can learn. Because by you coming on here and the first person jump, they've done business with you, and it's yeah, I can see the chat here. A lot of people
Yeah.
are acknowledging you and what a
Mhm.
great job you did. And by listening to you, if I was in your office, I was ready to book a flight and go somewhere,
Oh,
just
thank you.
because you're so. Yeah, no problem. It's
Oh,
like Paul said earlier, and people in the chat say he's the nicest businessman ever. I can tell that
mhm.
you're the
So
same
Akila
way.
was the one that
It's
said that, eh?
Well,
Akila
the
was the
thing
one that
is,
dropped that
oh, she
comment.
said
So,
that.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
the thing is, I'm not a 9 to 5 travel agent. I'm not a 9 to 5 business person. I Up to last night, for example, I was up way past midnight sending
Yeah.
clients quotes.
Oh,
I am. If you know me personally, and if you have me on Facebook on my personal page, you will know that I'm a night owl and I stay up. And I'm always. You can always find me one way or the other, either by text or
I know you're a
email.
night owl. I've sent
Yeah,
WhatsApp messages to Akila at
yeah.
1:30 in the morning and she responded.
It responds. Yes, that's me. That's me. I'm guilty. Yes.
So, Akila, I
So,
really appreciate you coming on. Is
no
so this
problem.
time of the year, what are you finding? What's the most popular destination you're seeing out of Toronto now? People want to get away. Where are they going?
great
People,
question.
well, Europe is always busy. I had a request
Europe.
today for a last minute for a cruise, Mediterranean
Oh,
cruise. It's all over the place, where the requests are for Caribbean. You have foreign tours.
mm,
It's just a lot of Caribbean right now. But it's going to increase once we get into high season. It's going to get a lot busier. Right
yeah,
now, people are wanting to travel because their kids are home from school.
yeah.
Yes, yes.
But
It's the season.
Yeah, things are expensive now compared to a few years ago. So the budget is something to consider always.
Of
So
course.
maybe they're
Hmm.
not going to do it now, but because they can't quite afford it. However, there's the low season when we get into September, October. The prices drop, and then we have springtime, end of April, May, early June. Prices are
Yeah.
lower then. So I always suggest that to them. Some people don't realize that Christmas time, the prices are tripled.
Hmm.
That week of Christmas and New Year's. But even though they've got the time off, they want to travel. They just can't do it. But
Hmm.
then I suggest, well, why don't you travel in the springtime or in the fall when it's cheaper?
Yeah.
So I mean, people do want to travel, and they keep me busy, honestly.
Hmm.
Um, but certain whenever they're ready, I'm ready to book them.
So
Like if
since the
go ahead.
last time we spoke, we were talking that it'd be nice to have more people booking you to go to Guyana. We know there's a lot of traveling happening in Guyana. There's a lot of stuff, events going
Mhm.
on and stuff. Have you looked into that with any organization? Have you linked up with
Um,
anyone in
n-
Guyana?
but no, not
No. Okay.
necessarily. I mean, I do know that contacts,
Hmm.
whenever I need a request fulfilled, or
Yes.
or a question from a client, a specific need from a client, that
Yeah.
they need to get to a certain place. Yeah, I do do my research pretty much.
There's a lot of vacation places now to go to Guyana. A lot of resorts, right?
Yeah,
Am I right?
yeah, yes.
Popping.
They're opening up. Yeah,
Okay.
more and
Okay.
more and
Awesome.
more.
Um, I'm glad you mentioned that, Wazim. So we've had a lot of people from Guyana reach out regarding the Airbnb situation over there. They don't want to
Hmm.
go to the Airbnb, so they're looking for kind of like an advertisement platform like ours over here to get people that have availability that they can go to, local people, mind you.
Right.
So that is that something that you're trying to build, something you have established or
Oh,
you're looking
yeah.
into?
It's not. I mean, I'm in touch with the tourism board, the
Mm.
tourism
It's a
office.
good
Okay.
So
start. Yeah.
basically anything I need in any given country, I'll approach the tourism office and take it from there because they're a wealth of information. They know everything.
Yes.
So, and these are the people that us as travel agents turn to: tourism offices, hotel reps, airline reps, um, tour organizers, tour providers. So like we go straight to these people to get what we need for
Hmm.
our clients. So
Right.
I have that network that I can reach out to if ever
Awesome. So
needed.
let's switch gears a little bit now. Now tell us some of the benefits of travel.
Benefits of travel.
Benefits of travel.
Okay.
I'm putting you in the
Well,
hot seat, right?
yeah. Well, I know I'll speak for myself. When I travel, it's a
Hmm.
whole different perspective on life. You
Okay.
travel, you go away somewhere different.
Hmm.
You sit on a beach, you reflect, you look at that water, that warm ocean blue water, and you just reflect on life and you refresh yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
You come back with a whole
You do that
different,
master reset up here, right?
yeah, whole
Exactly.
different
So
perspective.
so
That's for me the number one benefit of travel, when
it
you
is.
experience something different than what you're used to, and you learn
Yes.
from other people, people in a
Yes.
different culture.
Yes.
You connect with them on a human level. If I
Yes.
I could say I don't like a certain race. All right, when I
Hmm.
go to that country where the race is predominantly that one
Yeah.
type, okay, I then at that point I connect with them or anyone else.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You connect with them, you learn, and from them you see a different way of life. You then change your mindset. Now you start thinking,
It
okay,
can.
this
It can
person
change
is
your
not
mindset. Yes.
as
It does. It
different as
does.
we
It does.
thought.
I
The culture part
asked
of it, I
Hmm.
love. Yeah, I love seeing
mhm.
that.
Yeah.
I
When I
I asked
went
that
to
question because go ahead.
Yeah, no, when I went to China many years ago, now I
Hmm.
went into the temple. I lit my incense. I followed what the natives were doing. I I prayed in my own way, the way I pray. They prayed in their way, but we're all in the same space. You connect. I connected with those
Yes.
people,
Mhm.
right? And it's a beautiful thing. Beautiful.
It's a bond. It's a bond that you make. It
Yeah.
cannot be taken away. The reason
That's
I asked that question, I once upon a time had a travel service, but due to issues I'm not going to get into, but the reason I got into it is because I know for a fact that once upon a time, someone who was depressed and down and out, travel changed it. The traveling alone, getting away from something, the distance alone, you put yourself through the problem, it changes you mentally, physically, and emotionally. I'm also a motivational speaker. So I'm going to put the two and two together. People, if you, and this is not a plug for Keela at all, but people, if you're having stress, you have problems or whatever, take a trip. Get away from the situation. What it doesn't have to be a plane ride, a long drive, a weekend getaway. It helps tremendously. Get
sure
yourself
can.
away from situation. Take yourself away from it. It changes your mind, your mental, your body. You will feel different. The air you breathe is different. It's amazing. But I highly recommend you take a plane trip and give Akila a call. She'll recommend some spots. She's been in the business for how many years again?
42, going on 43.
42 years. I mean, she knows secrets.
I'm not
She probably
retiring
knows.
yet.
She probably knows where the grave of that guy, the mafia guy, Wazim. I'm gonna let you finish that. What's his name again?
I
From
don't
New
know anything
York.
about mafia. I don't know anything about that.
Now you're going to make me do research, right?
But she knows things. She knows secrets. She knows the little huts, the little getaways. You can go there. Like she said, she loved the honeymooners. So if you are, I mean, honeymooners or pre-honeymooners, give her a call. She'll take care of you,
I
hands
do
down.
groups are a lot of fun, a lot of challenge, but
They're fun.
very rewarding as well. So
I
anything
wanted,
and
one of the
everything.
things, Akil, I want to touch on that I always touch on we spoke the last time and anytime I advertise in anything to do with your service is that personal touch. As Trevor's been doing it, I know Trevor for many years. He did it before. It's someone you have someone. You're not just speaking to the computer. You don't have AI responding to you. You're there, as you said. You're a night owl. You're going to pick up that phone. You're going to ensure the flight leaves on time. If they have any issues, you're going to sort it out from your end. They have that support. When you go on vacation, that's the last thing you want to have. Issues come up. You want to know there's someone on the other side of that phone that's going to pick it up and help you. So, and I know from speaking to Ted and a lot of people, a lot of folks that have used the key in the past, just all positive reviews. So I encourage
Thank
it.
you.
I second what Trevor said. Pick up the phone and call Akila. We're going to
Thank
have her information is on the page. Her flyer information is on the page there. Akila, if you don't mind, just go ahead with your contact info, basic
Sure.
contact info. Yeah.
My cell number is 416-274-5285. My email is Akila. It's say it phonetically because I'm used to that. It's Alpha Kilo Echo Echo Lima Alpha at travelpoint.ca.
Okay, perfect. And thank you so much. I know you're
Oh,
busy.
thank
You
you.
probably had a long day at work. You're just going to. Akila's a great cook, by the way, Trevor. Yeah.
A travel service is a good chef. It doesn't get better than
Oh,
that.
that's it. That's all you need.
What is the famous guy and these guys saying on all the YouTube videos? Life doesn't get better than this. Is that what he says?
ARD.
ARD, yeah.
I thought you were going to say Leon. That's a different story.
I don't know
that
who
guy.
Leon is.
No.
Okay, Trevor, come on.
I don't. I try not to follow. As soon as they get offhand, it's like, swipe.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, it
Life's
is.
too short.
Yeah.
Right.
Akila, thank you so much. I know it's
Oh,
last.
you're welcome.
So
Thanks for
busy.
having me last minute. I'm so sorry. I
No
can
worries.
apologize.
No worries.
Okay.
It's
Thank you, guys.
Awesome. It's been a
All right.
pleasure. Let's have you back on.
Same
We'll
to
get some
you.
promotion for you. I do apologize. We didn't have nothing to show and all of that. But
That's okay.
next time we'll make it up to
We'll
you.
be prepared.
We'll go
We'll be
twice as
prepared.
hard.
Yeah.
Okay, Wazim.
Awesome. Have a
Thank
great
you,
evening.
guys.
Take care.
All right.
Bye. Take
You
care.
too.
Bye,
Bye.
Akila. Bye, Akila.
Bye. How do I?
So that was
Yeah, it
Akila.
was.
Yeah, that was Akila from Travel Point Services. Get in touch with her. Her information is right on the page. Just go to photos on the Caricom Business Network page. So I've got to get used to that. We just changed the name. It's the same page. We still have the same followers. We still have the same people on there. So it's Caricom Business Network. As you can see behind it's Let's Chat. We've done some work on the logo to include everyone from the region. And Trevor, next Tuesday night, we're going to have great show. It's right behind you there. Yeah.
Oh, yes, yes. The show of shows, we're going to take it to the next level. We have to. We've been promoting this for quite a while now, so it's time to deliver, people. So get your popcorn ready, grab a beer, coffee, soda, water, whatever is your pleasure, and sit back and let us take you through a journey. We're going to
Yes.
introduce it. We're going to open the floodgates. We will try not to disappoint, but yeah, join us next week, Tuesday, 7 o'clock.
Yeah, and please be interactive. Like tonight, we had everyone chiming in and saying
Yep,
something. Please do that. I love that. And that's what will keep the show going, right? We need to hear from you. We need to improve on what we're doing. There are areas that we probably haven't even thought about that someone is there watching us and say, hey, maybe you can do this for a community. Maybe you can do this better for a community. Maybe you're not doing something that you haven't even mentioned yet for the six
yep,
and plus months that we've been doing this on the live. So reach out.
yep.
Reach out, let us know. Drop it in the comment, reach out by email, reach out on reviews on the page. We're going to have a website. We're going to get into all the details. There's so much stuff on that website to go through. And it's still a work in progress for us, but we're going to get that work done for you by next Tuesday and for all the professionals and
Exactly.
entrepreneurs and businesses.
And besides all of that we're doing, we're also deep in charity. So if there's some way, somehow we can help someone, we do have a charity that we're supporting. Would love to hear from you. Would love to start to get something going. Would love to give back. That's the name of the game. The more
So
you get, the more you have to give. So go ahead.
So, Trevor, about the charity stuff, we just talked. So, in the past, everyone that knows me and that followed me on the radio station, I've been reaching out directly to the orphanage and the homes. And, we contacted, or someone, yeah, we were in a conversation 2 weeks ago. They contacted an orphanage to send some food or feed the orphanage, and they were put on a waiting list. Right? It's great. Like,
Yes.
it's great, but at the same time, you're like, what? I'm reaching out to you to
Hmm.
feed in 2 weeks and I have to wait for months. We are still going to support that, but
That's
what we're focusing on, there's some registered organizations in Guyana that reaches out to the community, the people in the community, the children
mhm.
in the community that needs help. So Blessed Hands Foundation is one of those organizations on the east bank of Demerara in Sierra Johanna. I'm going to be partnering with them, or we're going to be partnering with them, and also Christmas in Charlestown. Wasim Khan from Genie Solutions and Naked Hangers. He's deeply involved in that in Charlestown, in Georgetown, very areas that it's in need of help like that. We're looking for an area also out in Berbice, right, Trevor? Different areas in
Yep, yep.
Essequibo that we can reach out to these community leaders, and we have like a Christmas get together. We have presents for the kids. We have a Santa Claus on there, a little Christmas party with loot bags and some needed stuff that's around the holidays for these children.
Exactly. Anywhere we can help. Doesn't have to be Guyana. Could be Trinidad, Tobago,
Trinidad,
Barbados, Jamaica. It
yep,
doesn't have the entire Caribbean.
yep,
If you have a need for help and it's verified, we'll be more than happy to contribute as much as we can. We don't have a lot, but we'll give most of what we have. We're trying to
exactly.
help. But we can generate the help from other people. And people, it's going to be 100% legal, legit. Everything will be transparent, 100%. It will be online. You will see dollar for dollar how your money is spent. We're not here to fly by night. We don't care about having $1 billion. It doesn't matter. It's the name that you leave after you pass away that means so much. So that's kind of like that's why me and my Wasim get along so much. That's why we're kind of pushing this agenda so that we can not only provide services to people that's not in the community, but also help in a different way. So everything is automatic from day one. Me and Wasim agreed. We have been friends since, like Wasim said, 12 years old. We have
Yeah,
been always thinking alike, and that's what we're doing. So it doesn't matter who needs help. As long as it's verified, we'll be more than happy to do it. We will do it ourselves from our business. If people want to contribute, that's totally up to them. But if you do, you will see how your money is spent. Transparent 100% any given time. We will open the books and show you exactly what's happening. We're not here for that.
yeah.
We both have good jobs. We've been in this life a long time. We're both lead successful lives, comfortable with our family and stuff. We're not here for that. We're here for a
And I've
different reason.
and I've
So,
been doing it with a few of them that has been watching before, so they know this Sunday. I sent copies of receipt, pictures. We get testimonials and letters from the recipients in Guyana back then. But now, as Trevor mentioned, we're expanding this. Not just the Guyana, but the Trinidad. I'm in conversation with a charity out there. We're going to look at Jamaica. So it's a Caricom. The name is Caricom now. It's not
kind of,
Guyanese owned
yep.
anymore. It's Caricom Business Network. We're reaching out to the Caribbean region, and we're going to help whoever is in need. of assistance, and we're launching the website next week. Tune in, please do tune in. Please share the page, like it. Remember, we're not doing this for Trevor and I. We're doing it for you, the business owners, if you're watching, or professionals like Akila that doesn't own the travel agent, but she might as well own it. She knows everything. 42 plus years, right? You go to her. She's a senior travel agent with Travel Point.
Senior. There we
Senior
go.
travel. Yeah. She's
I
been
love
around
it.
for she's experienced. So get in touch with her. Get in touch with Norman Sue Bakery, Kim Sue, for great products out in Toronto. She's also been doing it for many years. Paul has been in the restaurant business with his family, fourth generation at Calypso Hut. His son is just opening a second location, 1510 Drew Road in Mississauga. And he's located at the corner of Britannia and Dixie in Mississauga as well, 10 minutes apart. Get in touch with these guys. Dhanraj is out in Edmonton. Super great family. Like, I've been out, Trevor, you've been out to Edmonton. You didn't get a chance to meet Dhanraj in person. I've met him a few times in person. Great guy. And I really feel bad that we can get him on, but we're going to sort out that technical issue.
We will.
And we're
We're
going
gonna
to
fix
get
that
him
problem
on air very soon. So Dhanraj, JDR Import and Exports, thank you for your patience, brother. And Miss Akila, again, thank you as always, Travel Point. And Trevor, thanks again. And it's coming up to 8:41. We have three different guests on tonight, so it's different.
Damn.
So that's great.
Yep.
All right, guys.
I think this is the latest we went, right?
Yeah, it is. It is absolutely.
It's awesome. And we still got a few viewers. Shout out to the viewers that are watching.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Love you. Enough respect to all the people that joined us today. Big shout out to JDR. Sorry you couldn't make it. We'll make it up to you. We'll figure out what the problem was. We'll fix it. We'll get you back on the show. We'll make it up to you, brother. No worries. Who else? I shout out to Deluxe Car Rental down there in
Adrian.
Yep.
Yeah. Orlando.
Adrian down there in
Florida.
Orlando. Yep, Mr. Paul, it was a pleasure to have you on. You are an amazing. I had a great time with you. Hope you can come back on the show again sometime, talk about all the fun stuff that you have going on. Hope to see you soon. Whenever I come to Canada, we'll check out your restaurant, but I'm going to pick Wazim up first. With that being said, anybody we miss, Wazim? Anything we need to say?
Not at this moment. I think next Tuesday we have everything planned for then. So we'll continue it on next Tuesday night at 7 p.m. sharp. I think, Trevor, it might be a 90-minute show next week. We're going through the website and some of the functionalities on the website. And we aimed on getting it done then. And I think we were on track. We are on track. We were going to make it for Tuesday night to launch this.
We are.
I mentioned about the TV channel there, Trevor, a little bit more on that. So there are different ways in watching the show. Hopefully from next week we can be on Roku TV, and we'll get all that information to you.
So Roku TV doesn't have the live stream activated, so it's going to be after the fact, but it's going to be there. It's going to be kind of like a video on demand, VOD. So you just click the button, jump onto the channel. I don't want to give it away just yet. It's not ready for production. It is up there though. For those of you who are tech savvy, you can check it out. But we're still fine tweaking it. You will be able to see all the videos here. Not only these videos, but we're working on getting other Caribbean network people to have a networking, to have a following. So think of it as think of it as the Netflix of the Caribbean. With that being said, I said too much.
Yeah, you're giving everything away now. All right, guys. Really appreciate your time tonight. And for those of you that are watching this live after, thank you as always. Please feel free to drop a comment. We always go through the comment section. If there's a business or you're a professional out there, you'd like to have your service highlighted. Next week, Tuesday, we can get into all the details and different levels, but reach out to us. We will always post that between now and next Tuesday for you. In saying that, Trevor, we got to say goodbye to everyone. And thank you so much for tuning in tonight.
Awesome. Parting is sweet sorrow. Have a great evening, people. Thank you for joining us. Good night.
Good night.